Hello everybody, welcome back to another legendary location guide here on Borderlands 3. Today I am back and I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the legendary SMG called the Vanquisher. To do this you're going to need to come to the map Atlas HQ and spawn in the rare spawn enemies on this map, which are the Power Troopers. These are an Easter egg of the Power Rangers. There are 5 guys that jump down in total. Sometimes they'll be down in the normal colours, sometimes they'll be down in like the more pearlescent kind of colours as well. They will always be the same and they will always have the same designated drops. Lots of legendary weapons and items with these guys. But today we're after the legendary SMG, the Vanquisher. Managed to get the Vanquisher to drop on about the 7th or 8th run, I think it was, in total. But there was lots of legendaries before and afterwards as well. So definitely a great source of loot to farm. Anyway, this is my Vanquisher that I got to drop. It comes in radiation, but it will also be available in any element. So you can get this in every single available element. Not too sure about non-elemental. I've not seen any information on that, but you'll definitely get one in a different element. So this is quite good to farm many different elements if you like this weapon. So we'll take a look at the weapon right now. You can see right now it's a legendary Dahl SMG. The red text on it says slide forward into your cave. It has plus critical hit damage, plus weapon fire rate, 2 different zooms, and a 20% increased slide speed, whilst also a double fire rate while sliding. So this is this weapon's little party trick. You want to spend most of your time running really fast, sliding around to get the best out of this weapon. So, yeah, like I said, there is 2 different fire modes to this. There is burst fire and full auto as well. The burst fire is best for using, for more precise long-range play, I'd say. The burst fire is pretty good, actually. It's quite quick. Full auto will allow you to just aim anywhere, really, at an enemy, just spraying around, quite close combat, etc. But like I said, you really want to take advantage of the sliding perks with this weapon. So, nothing too strenuous on the demonstration. We are just going to be here in the map, just sliding around, taking on the jabbers, things like that, just because these guys can run around quite fast. They're not always stood still like normal enemies, and they can climb up trees and objects and things like that, so it's good to just run around and just firing relentlessly at them. So I'm not going to spend all the video just sliding around, but I will show you the difference with the fire rates from just stood still firing away compared to running around and firing as well. So yeah, 20% doesn't seem massive for an increase in slide speed. It is slightly noticeable, but you won't see too much. You're not going to be going too fast to not be able to shoot the enemy. But you can see right now it's definitely much quicker when sliding around. The double fire rate when sliding is huge, so that really does make the increase quite big, really. It's said that the Vanquisher can achieve fire rates in excess of 17 shots per second while sliding, so that is pretty big, really. You don't seem to see that every day, so yeah, not the biggest difference maker of a weapon though, really. A lot of people don't really slide around too much. It can come in handy when sliding in a straight line towards an enemy, but if you're in a high mob area, you're just going to be constantly running away to find yourself a good line to slide towards them in, when you would just normally be in cover shooting away at them, etc. You're kind of finding yourself setting up slides more than you are actually shooting sometimes, I have found. A little bit of trivia with this weapon: the flavour text, which is slide forward into your cave, is a reference to the scene in the movie Fight Club in which a character learning to meditate is told to step into the cave. He goes into the cave in his vision, finds a penguin which says slide, and the name and the special effect are a reference to the game Vanquish, in which the character can slide at high speeds and shoot in slow motion when in a suit of powered armour. So 2 little Easter eggs right there, Fight Club and the game Vanquish as well, all in this weapon. So final thoughts on this weapon: like I said, you will find yourself just sliding around more than anything. It's quite fun though if you want to do some real fast paced play, but yeah, not too big on the actual having to force yourself to slide all the time. The increased slide speed is barely noticeable. The double fire rate is really handy, but I'd say yeah, just use it sparingly. Maybe a different element on mine rather than radiation would make it much better. Possibly a shock one would be good to slide towards the enemy and strip the shield as quickly as possible. That would come in quite handy. Non-shielded human enemies, things like that, and jabbers, etc. with the incendiary one could get taken down pretty quickly as well. So it definitely depends on the element, I'd say. But anyway guys, that is the Vanquisher, the legendary SMG from the Power Troopers over in Atlas HQ. Thank you guys for watching, really hope you've enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next one.